What's up, beautiful people, to another beautiful and great day. I am oh so excited about what we're about to do. We're about to fill these raised beds with some soil, compost, and fertilizer. So make sure you stay tuned so you can see how to do it too. Let's go! What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 Alright, great people, welcome. My name is Ricky Jones Jr. I would like to welcome you to this here channel where we do gardening videos. I do some pallet builds and things like that here and there. But nonetheless, it's all about gardening. It's a gardening family that we have started. So you can join the family by subscribing and by clicking the join button. And I promise you, you'll be oh so excited with all the various things that we have going on this channel. So with that being said, let's get into it. And we are finally putting soil in these raised beds. Okay, I say raised beds because there's actually 3 attached as one by way of the keyhole method. And so with that being said, we're going ahead and get this party started. Okay, this week is actually all about the beautification of this front yard. Okay, the front yard garden. But to get this thing started, we are going to put soil in the raised beds. Now I have purchased 8 bags of soil from the store that I'm going to use to fill these raised beds, and I am going to see how many bags it actually takes to fill one of them. Okay, because remember, they are 8 feet long, 3 feet wide. So we're going to see what it takes, and so you can know if you are building raised beds the size of these, how many bags of soil it would take to get the job done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna add compost. But let's go ahead and get this soil in the raised bed, y'all. At this point, you see I added the perlite, and remember that it doesn't have any nutritional value. It just helps to keep the soil loose so that the roots can grow and do what they need to do. Now I'm at my compost bin, which I am so proud about because I have been composting this for probably about 6 or 7 months, and there's majority leaves, and there are some greens and some soil in there as well. But you all can't see it, but I can see there were so many worms that were in here, and I'm talking like big ones, small ones, thick ones, little ones, all types of worms and microorganisms in there as well, which I was so excited about adding to my raised bed. So in trying things out with this raised bed, what I'm doing is applying the compost that I have from the back along the top of it as like a top dressing. And doing this because, like I said, I had a lot of microorganisms and things growing, and what I wanted to do is start from the top and work their way down. And so as well, you don't want to fill your raised beds all the way up to the top. You do want them to have at least like an inch or half an inch where the water can flow and the water can settle as well as seep down through your raised bed. So that's the overall idea with how I have it all laid out and spaced out, and the way I did it. And so in using this here tool, I'm just smoothing everything out. Also not trying to go too deep because, like I said, there were a lot of worms, and I did not want to interfere with what they were going to do, which is go down deep. I wanted to get into the soil, make the little burying holes and things like that, so that things could be loose, things could be nutritious, and it'll be ready for when I plant my vegetables into the soil. Okay, everything is done for a reason. Wow, great people, I did not expect for it to consume so many bags of soil. As you saw, it consumed 9 bags of soil and compost to go on top, which I am so excited about. This is my leafy compost that I was able to get because of this massive oak tree that I have over my home. And so in it are so many worms. Like, you all probably didn't get to see all the various worms that were in there, but I am oh so excited about all of the worms. I have big worms, small worms, thick worms, skinny worms, all of the various worms, and some other microorganisms that I was able to see as I was putting it into my raised beds. And so as I finally do, the final touch will be some fertilizer, in which in this case I'm going to use my Sustain with the 4-6-4 combination. And so just making sure that is in there, mixed in there, good to go, which I probably should have put it there while I was mixing in the perlite, but I thought about it in the afterthought. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and add these bad boys, and this here bed will be done. And I have to go back to the store and do this again because I honestly bought the bags thinking it would be enough to supply all three, but honestly it was only able to do 1 out of 3. So that's a lot of soil that I'm gonna have to buy, a lot of soil that you may have to buy if your beds are as big as mine. And again, they are 8 feet long by 3 feet wide, okay, with the depth of 1 foot, okay, 12 inches if you don't know what that is. But with that being said, I love you all, I appreciate you all. As you know, I let my soil rest for 1 week before planting in it, so that is what I'm going to do with the fertilizer. Let it do what it does, and then I'm excited about what I will be planting in there first as I prepare for my August planting. Okay, I let y'all know yesterday all the various things that we can plant in the month of August, so check that video out if you haven't done so already. And if you have, continue to stay tuned, subscribe, click the bell notification so you are aware of future videos, okay? Because it gets better in the front yard. So smash that like button if you like what you saw, and I appreciate you all, love you all. See you on the next video. Till next time, peace.